What's going on, Bucks gang? This is Travis checking in on this Victory Monday after stomping out the Raiders in their home turf in their new stadium. Didn't that score look familiar to that Super Bowl? Didn't it look just a little familiar? Man, I was waiting for this rematch, man. After they did us dirty back there in Raymond James a few years ago, beating them out in great fashion, showing them who the real Pirates of the Sea are. Sorry, Raider Nation. We're just better than y'all. But hey, man, I really like how this team look. We're still showing that we have that momentum. We're showing that we're a serious contender. One of my buddies texted me yesterday. He was saying, can we start saying that we're the best team in the league? I won't go that far just yet. I won't go that far. I know we're 5-2. I know we're riding high. This offense is looking great. This defense is looking tremendous. I will say we're the best team in the NFC, but I will not say the best team in the league just yet. You know, we did beat some quality teams. This Raiders game definitely showed we still have work to do, especially in our secondary. I don't want to go off the numbers of being sixth in the best passing defense because we still have some work to do because when Derek Carr's a very accurate thrower. They got us down there. We still need to work on that deep pass, man. We don't have the best secondary, especially on the deep pass, and that was evident, man, because when you got somebody like Nelson Aguilar getting out there, somebody who's inconsistent like that, it's not a good look. But we definitely got it going. We definitely kept the lead after every quarter, so we were always in the fight. We never fell behind, so that was a great sign of this team overall. We shut down the run game as we've always been doing. Let me just say this right now. We need to make sure we keep the defensive coordinator next year. We need to keep Todd Bowles. Holy shit, I said Bowles. We need to keep Todd Bowles because we cannot let him go. We cannot let him slip up and be a head coach somewhere else. We need him here with us to keep this defense the way it is because this is the defense that we all know and love. If you grew up with the Bucs in the 90s, it's not the same defense, but defense is what you knew about Tampa. But now we have an offense. Now we have points. We have yardage. We're up there in the top 10, if not 5, when it comes to offense and defense, y'all. Like, this is something that we haven't seen in a long time. I know we're not working with a franchise quarterback with Brady. It's on short time, but we want to make sure we keep him and we take advantage of this defense the way it's going. Because if we keep him with these great players coming in, nobody's gonna want to come to Tampa. They're gonna fear us. It's like they tried to run on us. They tried, but they couldn't. So defense, great job. Definitely stopping the run, stopping the pass. Again, that still needs some work. We still need to work on stopping the deep threat, man. Because when people like Nelson Aguilar get back there, that's not necessarily a good look. Come on, I mean, Nelson Aguilar ain't like that. He ain't that good. So defense, we definitely went after Derek Carr, and that was shown. He didn't want to take a sack. He was afraid to get hit. But Devin White with 3 sacks. I thought Devin White knocked him out back to Oakland, man. When he tried to run for that 4th down, I thought he didn't get up and knocked him out the stadium. But hey, let me give credit when it's due. The Raiders are a great team. This is the same team that beat the Chiefs, the same team that beat the Saints. So this isn't your regular Raiders team of recent years. This is a good Raiders team, y'all. So this was another quality win. We're still riding on that momentum of beating quality teams. I do like how this offense is getting better and better. I wish we had more of a run game, but they obviously keyed in on our run knowing that we had a 100-yard rusher in Rojo. And even though we didn't run him off the whole time because he started getting drops, we still utilize a run game to have him focus on that, to have more of a passing game. I really wish my boy Iron Mike got more looks, but that just means that people are keying in on him. So more throws went to Godwin. Gronkowski's starting to get back to form. You're starting to see him move a little quicker. Him and Tom are still trying to get to that connection. And let me give a huge shout out to Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller, you're becoming that dude now. You're becoming that dude on that deep threat. But I will say I'm a little bit curious to see how much of a role he's going to have when AB officially comes week 9. Are we going to start running 4 receiver sets? Will he replace Tyler Johnson? Because Tyler Johnson gets in there too a little bit, and he got himself a touchdown as well. But that's in the future. Let's talk about this game, y'all. A few penalties. Defensively, we started getting a little reminder that penalties can definitely tear us down. because when we had them on 3rd and 7 and we got that offsides, and then it turned to an interception, but it got overturned. And then that pass interference that led it right there to the end zone. It's defense. I'm sorry, damn. Penalties can still get us, but we were not as penalized as we have been before the Green Bay game. So we have improved on penalties, but those were little haunting moments that definitely almost turned the tide over to the Raiders. So thankfully it didn't. We finished every quarter with the lead, and we definitely kept them coming after us. They were definitely chasing us, and since we stopped the run, we forced Derek Carr to throw. And since Derek Carr's afraid to get hit, we went after him. And that led to Antoine Whitfield's first career interception. And then from then on, it was all Buccaneers. I'm noticing that every time we do get an interception, for the most part, it's like the offense can't do anything. Like their offense can't do anything else. They're afraid to throw, and if they do throw, it's erratic. So we take over after we get an interception, let alone a fumble recovery. So I do like our defense. Our defense is taking over that identity of being what's known in Tampa. But again, we're getting that offense that's being known as well. You don't know whether we're going to run 100 yards or we're going to throw the ball all over your head. And you want to talk about Tom Brady having the can't throw the weak arm, can't throw the deep ball, having a weak arm. Did y'all see those stats, bro? Did y'all see those stats, bro? He didn't lose anything in that arm, all right? Tom Brady is Tom Brady. And for the first time in a long time, we have a quarterback that when he throws the ball, we don't have to hold our breath, fearing it's going to be turned over. We don't have to worry about him throwing it in traffic. He's still trying to work on some of those passes. Some of them are overthrown, but he still has that arm. I really wish Byron Leftwich can start calling plays a little better. I feel like he likes to do screens and checkdowns too much. And there are some calls where I was like, what are you doing? Like it's 2nd and 12. Why are you having a wide receiver screen when there's so many DBs jammed up over there? You know, he did do a draw play one time, which was surprising because they all expected to pass on 2nd down. But we definitely need to start getting more. We definitely need to start. I wish Byron would start calling better plays, exposing the defense. I feel like at times he gets too conservative when he shouldn't be. And he puts us in positions into which it gives the other team an advantage. So with that lead, I understand that we had a good lead. He should have run the ball more instead of throwing it. It's like, why are you throwing the ball? That's how Shanahan lost the Super Bowl twice. So I don't want to get caught in that bad habit of throwing the ball with a huge lead. We don't need to blow people out. We just need to get a dub. But this blowout of the Raiders and Green Bay definitely looks good on us because they're a good-looking team. They're above 500. Well, the Raiders are 500 now. Huge shout-out to the offensive line. Definitely doing their thing. Huge shout-out to the defensive front. I mean, even after losing Bea, we're still stopping the run. We're still dominant in the front 7. Shout-out to Devin White, Levante. Shout-out to Antoine Whitfield. I mean, I'm excited, man. This team looks great. This team is a force to be reckoned with. You realize we're undefeated at home so far? I know we were on the road, but we're undefeated at home so far. And I know I think we gotta travel to MetLife next Monday for the Giants game. And I don't want to sleep on anybody, but we all know that Giants game was a revenge game from last year because whether you were there, you watched it, Daniel Jones, we coming back for that payback. So Bucks gang, enjoy your victory Monday. Let's look to next Monday and let it all sink in. Number 1 in the NFC South, y'all. Number 1. 7 games in. Next week is the halfway mark. We doing this, baby. The playoff drought is ending this year. And if we can get the number 1 seed, if not home field advantage, it's a wrap. The Super Bowl comes through Tampa. Literally. Bucks gang, I'm signing out.